Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is something quite different here for the channel. This is Discovery, which is an expandable 1 versus 1 physical card game that I'm excited to be showcasing here today. I am joined by my friend Jack, or Chap Jackman, who is the creator of Discovery, who has set up a version that is playable in Tabletop Simulator. The game is just launched on Kickstarter right now, so if it looks interesting from this video, please do go check out the campaign with the link at the top of the description. But let's get into the video. For real, let's get into it. So how do we start? I think you're gonna go first, and then you can narrate what the hell is happening.
Yep.
And so first things first, I know that you get to look through your deck for a card, and I get to look through my deck for 2 cards. That's
right.
To help minimize randomness right away.
That's correct, yep. So I'm going to look in, and I'm going to grab something.
And these can be secret, yeah?
Yes, yeah. Keep them hidden. Keep them safe.
And
when you grabbed it, come on.
And I have some choices that I have definitely independently thought of myself as
no suggestions from me.
With no suggestions as to what would be good. I have these 2 cards.
Perfect.
Okay. So at the start of your turn, you do not draw cards. You do get to enter the discovery phase, yes?
That's right, yep.
And would you explain what that is so that I don't mess it up?
Yeah, sure, no problem at all. So the discovery phase is a way to unlock much of your quest, which is on the left-hand side of your board there. This is a dedicated resource and reward mechanic that ties directly into deck building. So what you need to do is take cards from your hand, and you can do them face up or face down, but you need to get a cost equal to the lowest number in front of you here. So it sounds a bit wordy, but all it is there's a 1 cost here, and I need to use cards from my hand equal to 1 energy to unlock that card. So what I do is I take any card from my hand and use it face down. So I'm going to choose this one, and any card face down is worth 1. So I get to take this and shuffle it into my deck. By doing that, I'm going to discover for 1 and unlock the first step of my quest.
And that basically gives you 1 energy or mana, etc. to work with. The amount that you have flipped over is basically your resource bank, your mana bank, energy bank, fill in the blank bank.
Absolutely right. The rhyming is necessary as well.
Yeah. I mean, I found it halfway through, and I had to keep going.
Yeah, you got to riff on those things. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, you move into the action phase after the discovery phase. There's nothing more to do in that phase of the game, and you gain energy equal to the number of face-up cards in your quest zone. So that means 1 for me. I have 1 energy to spend. I'm going to spend 1 to play Secret Orders Further. So this is a spell. After you play it, it goes straight to the discard pile. This one doesn't go to the discard though, just to make it confusing. It burns itself, which is an area where it won't come back from until we start another game. But while this card is in your burn pile, I can play further cards. So I can play red cards, and typically, as you can see from my hero, this is a white card deck. So that means I can have access to different elements, different guilds at the same time, and play with multiple factions to hopefully win the game. So let's drop that in there. I've used all my energy. That was 1 for 1. So I'm going to move into my draw phase, and I've only got 4 cards, so I'm going to draw until I have exactly 6 in my hand, and then pass the turn to you.
All right. So do you draw? Was I supposed to draw at the start? I was supposed to draw up to 6. That's what I was going to say, because I know you draw at the end of your turn.
That's
but
right, yeah.
Not for the
very beginning, don't you worry.
Sorry, drop to 6?
I wouldn't be that cruel. Yeah, up to 6.
Yeah, because I was like, hold on, you had more cards in your hand. Hold on.
Who's cheating already? Turn 1.
Yeah.
Who's cheating? Jim.
You made it and you need to cheat. Interesting.
That's right. Yeah. I'm just really bad. Honestly,
okay. So I am going to... Okay, so this gets shuffled into my deck I can do that. It's also, I like how... So yours goes from bottom to top, and mine goes from top to bottom because mine's making a shipwreck. That's just a fun little thing. It doesn't mean anything. I just like it. That's all.
I'm glad you like it.
Okay, and then now I go on to my action phase. Now, this is a wild play. You may not expect it. I would like to be able to play yellow cards now.
Yes, perfect. So,
Um,
yeah, that'll get burned instead of discarded.
So yeah, I
and
knew
that,
that.
when
I
it's
knew
there,
that.
bang on.
Yeah. Oh, oop. Okay. And then that's all I get to do. I done.
Perfect. Right, so at the start of my turn, I'm going to make a check for any exhausted minions I control. That just means they've been rotated counterclockwise by 90 degrees. At the minute, there's not, so nothing's happening at the start phase here. But I move into my discovery phase anyway, and I need to discover for 2 this time, because that's the next number on the list. So I'm going to discover with a card face up this time. And so the energy cost is in the top left of this card. That's what it takes to play it, but it also counts as that many for the discovery cost as well. So I'm going to shuffle this 2 cost card into my deck to count as 2 for my discovery. So in it goes. I'm doing it face up. Go on, sorry.
Would there be a reason ever? Because I know you can either play them face down for 1, and so you'd have to play 2 cards face down to get that value. What would be the use case for doing that later on? Like, just to hide information about what you have and what you don't have, maybe? Or
it's a trade-off to show. We often see in playtest that somebody will use a 4 cost on the 4th turn to discover, and that normally means either they have no way to get to their big combos to be able to win in a short span of time, or they've got another one in their hand anyway and they're not going to miss it. So it gives you that information. You can inform how you play or how you expect your opponent to play. And that's just really good information. So hiding that is good. And there was in playtesting, and I'm not saying it doesn't exist in other versions of the game, a deck where you want to draw a lot of cards from having very few. So if you discover with 4 and then play a 4 cost, you've got 1 card and you draw 5 in that turn, which is potentially quite powerful depending on the kind of deck that you're playing. It won't come up yet, but it's a good question.
Okay, yeah, hey. Just had to throw things and make things more complicated when they didn't need to be. I just had to mess things up a little bit. Don't worry.
You're practically a game designer at that point. That's all it is. Right. I've got 2 energy to spend, so in my action phase, I'm going to play a Willow Dreadcatcher. This has a twitch effect that when my opponent, i.e. you, exhausts a minion during my turn, it deals 1 damage. A twitch effect is automatic, so when the condition is met, it will trigger regardless of whose turn it is. And keep that in mind because I'm also playing Shaman of the Sands, who has a twitch effect, which is when an adjacent minion deals damage, it also deals 1 damage. So, for example, if you were to play exhaust a minion during my turn, this would exhaust, and this would exhaust as well. So I'd get both benefits, even though I'm doing nothing. Then it's all up to you.
Okay. Can a twitch effect activate more than once in a turn?
No. So when it's exhausted, it's gone. It's done.
Okay.
Good question then.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. So I'm now down to 3 cards, but I've got no more energy to play with. So I'm going to go to my draw phase. I'm going to draw 3. And I pass the turn to you.
Okay. Step 1, start. I look for tapped cards. I have no tapped cards. I discover. I play this because I need 2 value so that I have not done anything illegal yet, right? Wait, hold on. I almost did something illegal.
There it is. There it is.
I have still not done something illegal yet, right? Okay.
Yep, you're all good.
All right, and I have 2 to work with. All right. I do that. So
nice.
At the end of the turn, you may store 1 card from your hand under this minion. If you do, deal a damage. So that would happen end of turn being in the end phase after draw?
Absolutely right, yep. You draw up to 6, and that means for your next turn you only have 5 cards in your hand rather than 6.
Interesting. I don't like that. Patch it, because it...
That's not how this works, sorry.
Oh, shoot. Wait.
You've simply come too far to change it now. You can't.
Delete that card? Okay. Oh, gosh, what would I want to... I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but...
No, you don't have to. We would say when you store the cards, do it face down. So it's secret information from me, but you may check it whenever you wish. I know that they don't stack very well sometimes, so if you want to rotate the bottom ones, you always can, but that looks like it's working to me, which is always nice.
And it's also worth noting, normally you have 30 health, but we're playing on 15 because snappier video.
That's it, yeah. It makes it a bit more impactful, but there you go. So you've stored 1.
First blood.
Dealing a damage. So I take 1 damage there. Yeah, first blood. Ow. I'll get you for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. I'm done.
Start of my turn then. I have nothing exhausted in play, so I'm moving straight into my discovery phase. I need to discover for 3. I'm going to get rid of... I don't need the healing. Dr. Bewell's famous elixir, which is a 2 cost. And I'm going to also get rid of... Good question. I'm going to get rid of this face down as well. So that is a grand total of 3, mixing and matching. So I'll shuffle these into my deck. So you're reading that, or can I just...
I mean, I don't... you don't insult. I can read faster than that. Gain 3 health.
You just left your hand on it. You know, you gotta ask these questions.
3 health.
Yeah, that's it. Full stop at the end. That's right.
It's more just like I like to hover over and make the card art big because it's really nice. It's really good art.
Thank you. I didn't draw it.
Wow.
I appreciate it. Right. So yes, I'm unlocked the 3rd part of my quest. As you can see, we're making a very pretty picture.
Yeah, I'm rotating to see.
Here we go. Oh yes.
That's really nice. So are there different are there different quest card like arts for different... How many different ones are there? Is it per faction or is it just like a... I don't know. How many? Because this one clearly is shipwrecked, so it's got to be related to this deck in some way.
Yeah, absolutely. So in each of the products, there's going to be 2 dedicated archetypes, and they're going to have 1 complete archetype, which is 5 cards 3 times over, complete playsets. That's 15. You also get 1 quest, which is designed to work with that archetype, and you also get a hero. So it's 21 cards total per archetype in the pack. Mm-hmm. And so you can pick and choose when you get the product what minions and spells you're going to use, but also what hero and quest you're going to use in deck building. Which will give you different passive effects and show different artwork that will basically allow you to draw power from this mysterious land in a very different way, and that changes how you build the deck, how you play the game every time, which is really, really cool. So yes, there will be different art.
And can you can change the quest cards? It doesn't have to be tied to the hero either, so you can have like a different hero and a different quest card and a different. Okay, all right,
absolutely right. Yeah,
neat.
There we go.
That's my. Oh, that wasn't a good question.
That's a very good question. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, that one was bad.
No.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a silly question. There's only such a thing as silly answers. If you asked it and I said purple, that would have been, not a great answer.
I would have said bad answer.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad we're on the same page.
All right.
Right.
I was just trying to mess you. I was just trying to mess up your flow, so you mess up your turn.
Is that right?
This is mental strategies.
This early?
Yeah.
How dare you stoop so low? Right, let me go with. I'll mess with you a little bit. Let's test the waters. I'm going to play Omen of Luck. So this is a spell that allows me to draw 1 card and 1 additional card for each copy of itself in my discard pile. Then I gain 1 energy. So I spend 1 to play it, and I could get 1 back. But you, if you so choose, can exhaust a minion you control to ignore that effect entirely, and I spend 1 energy to do diddly squat. So, would you like to exhaust a minion you control, the only minion you control, and thereby not get its effect, or would you rather let me draw a card?
Yeah, because it hasn't been expressed yet because it hasn't been relevant yet, but when a card is exhausted, minions are not permanent in this.
That's
when
right,
they do their effect, they're basically a one-time use and then they're gone. So that's basically saying, do I want to get rid of this guy and never get benefit from his exhaust effect, which could be very, very good from what I know is behind, this little token. I'm going to say nah. So it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like the kind of thing where the more Omen of Lux you would have and have played, it becomes increasingly more worth sacrificing a minion to, I'm going to say nah on this one. I feel like I'll let you have it.
Thank you. You're so gracious. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll let you have this one.
Perfect. Right. So I still have 3 energy to spend. Look at that. And I'm going to do... I'm going to play a Maple Dreadcatcher. So I'll come back to the Intimidate effect in just a second. But the bottom part of this is that the name of each adjacent minion becomes Maple Dreadcatcher. So anything to its immediate left and its immediate right shares its name. That may be relevant for something that is definitely underneath this little token on my side of the board. But that will come in due time. Don't worry about that. Not just yet.
I am worried about it.
Oh, you probably should be. And the intimidate element of its effect is that it's exhausted, and I deal 4 damage. But when I exhaust it, you can exhaust a minion you control, much like Omen of Luck just tried to do. You can exhaust a minion you control to stop the effect completely. So if you don't want that 4 damage to go through, you can exhaust anything you have to stop that from happening. But again, you lose the effect of the card you have, so you're wasting the energy you put in to stop me from getting value from my card instead.
Yeah, and can you use... You can't use an exhaust/intimidate effect on the turn you play it? Did I remember that from the rules correctly?
That's right, yeah. So summoning sickness exists, so you can't just rush cards out and start dealing damage.
Good.
Although, as an aside, a sweet little anecdote, I did hear not too long ago someone referred to summoning sickness as summy tummies, and I want as many people to know that as possible. So this guy has summy tummies and therefore cannot do his thing just yet.
Oh, fair. Because I was going to say, if you try to shake me down for my minion and then you play another thing to shake me down for my minion in the same turn, and I'm like, well, hey.
It's rude, isn't it? It's pretty rude, that. Right, so again, it's not popped up just yet. You can control as many of a specific minion as you like, up to 10. That's the hard cap of the number of minions you can have in play at once. But you can't play 2 cards with the same name in the same turn. So I couldn't have played the Shaman of the Sands, despite the fact I would have had the energy to do so. I couldn't have played them both on the same turn.
Gotcha.
Just something to keep in mind. But now, because of Maple's effect, this is Maple Dreadcatcher, this is Maple Dreadcatcher, and this is Maple Dreadcatcher.
Nice to meet you, Maple Dreadcatcher.
Meet the squad. There you go. Right, and I will
I'll draw 4
family. To bring me up to 6. It is a beautiful family. There you go, up to 6. And a pass to you.
All right. I am gonna... Oh, boy. So... Yeah, I'm feeling that only having 5 cards thing. I do feel it.
Yeah, you do. Of course you do. You still got to discover. You've got that extra cost, the opportunity cost. Come on, make those decisions.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna. Oh God, no. Yeah, this is tight. Boy, if it isn't the consequence of my actions.
You don't have to discover if that's
that
a
is
consolation.
true.
I recommend that you do. But you don't
I
have to.
should. Oh gosh, it's just tough. How dare you make me make a strategic choice this quickly?
Right. Welcome to Discovery.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I'm gonna say that I'm sad, but I will do this, and I will do that one face down.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll feel bad about it. All right.
Flip over your card. Yeah, you've earned it. Go on.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. Also, wait. This whole time I forgot hero ability.
That's right.
So when they exhaust, they don't ever come back? You can't ever do their exhaust again, or
that's not right. No.
No?
Basically, they cost 3 to play. They're the only 3 cost cards in the
yeah.
game, and they act like a minion when they're in play. But when they leave the field, instead of going to the discard pile, they return to your hero zone, and you can pay 3 again on a subsequent turn to play them. So they always come back. They act a little bit differently, but they do have a quite valuable effect. Sometimes they're a bit out there, but they are pretty valuable at times.
Sort of like a Magic the Gathering commander in a way. Sort of.
How dare you make that very obvious comparison?
Sorry. Sorry, actually I'll relate it to Smash Up. Again.
Yeah, go on. Tell me more about Smash Up.
It's a lot. Actually, it actually has nothing. It is perhaps the least like Smash Up. That mechanic. All right. Well, because I'm gonna say it's probably not worth it though. I'm not gonna say it seems like a last resort, but it seems like probably shouldn't do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I would like to do a murder upon this and this.
Okay, so you're expelling the minions that I control. So you chose them and they go from left to right. So left first, then right, then all of the cards I have in play preserve the order they were played, and this will all trickle down to fill the leftmost unoccupied space. One additional note, Culling is a burn card.
Oh,
It
hey,
is
look at
a wayward staple. It's the only removal card in the game to try and make it fair and balanced, so not one faction has like slightly better removal options than everybody else. Everyone's on the same playing field. So that's one and done. You do have one energy left. How would you like to use it?
See, therein you found the consequence of my actions.
Aha.
I don't have a way to use that energy. So I guess I am going to just be done.
Cool.
I don't think.
Oh, taking the whole deck with you.
Is that wrong?
Is that not how the game works?
It's the quickest way to discovery is just
That's
grabbing
true.
the whole thing. All right, and then now I could put a card under if I so chose.
You certainly may.
I think I may. I think I shall. All right. Take another damage,
Yes.
please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the damage. Thank you for the damage.
Thank you for the damage. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Perfect. Right. It is my turn then. It is written. You put me in a slight predicament. So I was building something there. I had something cooking, and you appear to have turned the hob off. But here we are.
Yeah.
Let's go with. What are we going to go with? Great question.
Wait. Every question's great. I have found the secret.
Every question must be. Yep. There are no bad questions. Right. I'm going to discover with. Oh, I don't like this. Why would you do that? I'm going to discover with. I'm going to sorrow for 2, and I'm going to discover with. Shaman of the Spring for 2 for a grand total of 4. And thereby completing my quest. I have
Congratulations.
Thank you. I fully explored the Candlelit Tower, and that means I think I'm in need of a little reward. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think you deserve it. Have yourself a treat.
Thank you. So I'm going to flip over my quest reward for Candlelit Tower. So for completing this quest, from now on, for the rest of the game, when I control 3 or more minions with the same name, I increase my outgoing damage by 1. And that's every instance of damage goes up by 1. So this can quickly scale up to be a very destructive effect. And it can change the shape of A, how I built the deck in the first place, and B, how I close out games when this effect is active.
Man, if only you had 3 minions with the same name still.
Oh, you see, there's a few ways to do that in this deck.
Yeah, it's
I'd
true.
like to show you one of them. I'd like to show you one of them, and it's called
Just
straight
play,
up play
yeah, I was
3
gonna say
minions with the same
just playing another one.
So let's hypothetically for a moment, just hypothetically, nothing serious. I've only spent 1 of my 4 energy here. Just
Okay.
hypothetically, if I were to just, I don't know, let's say, play something like Ignitemare Forerunner. Okay, Ignitemare Forerunner. So this is a further card in this deck, a red card. Now, when the centers play, it has blink, which means I can play anywhere on my board here, if I so choose. I don't need to in this instance, but I could have played it all the way on the left, which is pretty unique to this effect, because it's the only one that lets you do that. But when this card enters play, it exhausts automatically. There's no reason for me to wait. So this goes off straight away, and it deals 1 damage. But however, just read a little bit lower. It says if you control more minions than your opponent, you get to deal 2 damage instead. So I'm just going to quickly check. Is 4 more than 1?
Hold on. I'm still caught on the. How much did that card heal you?
It was gain 3 health from Dr. B.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God! You played a lot of cards. Okay.
That's right.
So, I mean, not the back seat. Can Blink only be played at the front or the back? Can't be played in the middle?
Played absolutely anywhere. I could have played it so it was here instead if I wanted.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was just wondering.
Does it make a difference? Yep.
Does it not
No,
make a difference?
It's a good question. No. The only thing that changes is the order in which these go. Let's show this off, because everything in this game works left to right. Absolutely everything. So if I did play it here, again, just hypothetically, this would come into play and exhaust.
Yes.
And what happens is everything to its left now does whatever it needs to do. So we'll fully resolve those, and then everything to its right would do whatever it needs to do. So Ignitemare Forerunner enters play. It would deal 1 damage. We check. Do I have more minions than you? Yes, I do. So it deals 2 damage.
Yeah.
However, my quest is active because I control 3 minions with the same name. So my outgoing damage is increased by 1. So Ignitemare Forerunner deals exactly 3 damage.
And then we got a couple friends.
Yeah, we do, of course. Take the 3, and we'll see how it plays out. Come on, we'll count together.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Wow, first damage you've ever taken. Second
Ow.
blood. Let's go. Right, and then to the left, we have the Shaman of the Sands.
And that'll be
when
2,
an adjacent
right?
minion deals damage, deal 1. Yeah, it's increased to 2, so you take 2 damage.
Sorry, I'll do it again. 11, 10. I forgot to count it out loud.
Perfect, it's all good. And then to the right, we have Shaman of the Sands trigger.
9.
And because the Shaman of the Sands to the left of this Shaman of the Sands has dealt damage, this one also deals damage for an additional 2.
That's okay. That's what I was missing in the terms of. I forgot that they can actually activate each other too. That's cute.
They can, yeah. So yeah,
that's
these
a
are
1.
very much like dominoes. The Shamans as an archetype is very much about dealing small amounts of damage but amplifying it with any effect you could possibly get your hands on. So would you believe, in a turn where you started with 15 health and you're currently at 6, I still have 2 energy left? Would you believe it? Would you believe it?
I would believe that.
Good. I'm glad.
I don't like. Actually, no, I don't believe it. Does that make it go
never
away?
mind. Let me just check the rules. No, it doesn't. Actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend that 2 energy to play a Maple Dreadcatcher so I can gear up in the future to get more of my sweet quest back online.
So basically, I have the threat of death next turn.
Oh, well, it's an Intimidate effect. You can always
That's yeah.
source minions you control to stop it.
Officer, I only pointed the gun at him.
Yeah, of course. No problem. Don't worry. It's only the threat. Right. So that's all of my energy spent. I'm going to go to my draw phase. I have 1 card, so I'm going to draw 5 more. And 1 more. There we go. So that is me now with 6 cards. Go to the end phase, and I pass it back to you.
All right. And then on the start of your turn... Wait, oh, that's right. The Shamans. I forgot. For some reason, I thought in my head that Twitch could be activated more than once. It can't, right?
No, just once, like every other minion.
Thank God.
But Twitch can be activated the turn they come into play, as opposed to exhaust effect cards or intimidate cards that get summy tummies, as discussed.
All right,
before.
yes. All right, I am going to do this to discover.
Oh, yes. Oh, the juice.
And then action phase, I'm going to do this.
How unexpected. Very good. May I remind you, you've earned yourself something of reward.
Thank you.
You discovered what wrecked that ship.
Yeah. What wrecked it is having too many cards in it. It just couldn't carry that many.
Not being able to count to 3.
Yeah.
All good.
Well, you have 8 or more cards in your hand. Increase your outgoing damage by 1. Let me hold on. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well.
Close enough.
Close enough.
That seems fair.
Yeah. So exhaust effects need to be done in the action phase? Question mark. Yes.
That's right. Yeah, they don't cost anything to activate once they're already in play, but you activate them during the action phase, and you can do it interchangeably with playing cards. It doesn't have to be done in a specific order.
All right. Okay. And this is just an interaction question. When you draw cards from a card effect, the phrasing on add all cards stored under this to your hand doesn't use the verbiage draw. Does it activate it or no?
It does not. Well observed. Yeah, it doesn't work. If you ever add a card from anywhere, from your deck or board, whatever, to your hand, it doesn't count as being drawn, so it doesn't trigger Cutthroat Butcher's effect. We did test that once, and it was so broken.
I was gonna say it seemed dumb, and I've played enough card games to know that the difference between add and draw is a world of difference. So,
absolutely, it is. Yeah.
So it is unfortunate for me, as it would do many numbers, but alas. Okay, so I have... I don't know. I think that might just do her.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna hold off on that for a sec.
Would you like to use your Cutthroat Broker in your end phase?
I am sure thinking about it, and the answer's yes. Take another damage.
Okay. You got 3 in there now. Whew.
All right, and
nice
then
early broker.
Okay, what are you at? 12. Okay. That don't look great. Hey. Go ahead. I'm done.
Thank you.
I relinquish my turn.
So polite of you. Just when things were looking up. Right. So, anything at the start of my start phase that is exhausted goes straight to my discard pile. So all of these cards go in order from left to right to my discard pile, and anything in play shuffles down to the leftmost available spot. So now I have a Maple Dreadcatcher on his own, and only half of his effect will work because I can't make anything to its left change its name to Maple Dreadcatcher. So I need to be creative about that. How do I get around it? That's a good question, but it's not one to answer just yet. The answer to the question right now is, if I play Omen of Luck and I have one Omen of Luck in my discard, how many cards do I draw? And the answer is 2.
I don't like
so,
it.
Are you going to let me do it, or would you like to tap a card you control? I mean, exhaust is legally distinct. Don't sue me.
Oh God. I only have so much. You can't take it from me. I've got such. I can't. You're gonna. I think I have to just let you.
Thank you very much. I will draw 2 cards.
Because I just know that there is a chance that you got another one of the. Hey, you do damage, you do more damage. There's a chance.
Sometimes there is. However, I'll let you know I do not have that. I'm kind that way.
Yeah, you should.
And what I'm going to do instead. Oh well, sorry. Should have just asked, to be honest.
I guess I didn't.
So I had 4 energy, and I've spent 1 and regained 1 because you didn't cancel the effect of Omen of Luck. So that means I have 4 to play with. I'm going to play Leoden from my hero zone. So Leoden is fantastic at one thing, and that is closing out games, because Leoden deals something called ethereal damage whenever I control a shadow minion. So the icon for shadow appears on Maple Dreadcatcher, as it does with all the other Dreadcatchers as well. So basically, on a subsequent turn, if I exhaust this card, it deals 3 damage that cannot be blocked, but also cannot be increased by other effects. So it's a bit of a trade-off, but it means you can't really stop that damage coming through. The other part of her effect is that if I control a Fey minion, I also gain 2 health. And I think a Fey minion would be pretty grand, actually, to have in play. So I'm going to play Pseudonymph. So Pseudonymph, again, nothing this turn, but on subsequent turns, I can exhaust her and reveal a minion from my hand or from my deck, and this card's name becomes the same as the revealed minions. Now, the astute amongst you may have noticed I currently have Maple Dreadcatcher, which makes Leoden's name Maple Dreadcatcher. And in theory, if I were to reveal another Maple Dreadcatcher as part of Pseudonymph's effect, I would then have 3 cards with the same name in play.
1, 2, 3.
My quest online. That's it. So that's all of the stuff I'm going to do.
I get to live this turn,
You do
though?
get to live.
Okay,
you do.
cool.
You're still here.
I'm so gracious. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you.
So in my hand, I still have 6 cards because I drew a couple extra. So I'm not going to draw anything. Just goes to the end phase and goes to you.
Asking for a friend.
Go on.
Withdraw?
Yes.
That's the question.
So, yeah, good question. If I say yes, do I lose at chess? Is this how it works? So, withdraw is kind of like blocking. So, if you play a minion with the withdraw effect and it stays in play for one end phase, which it will after you've played it, during my turn, you may exhaust that minion in response to you taking any amount of damage. So, how it works is I would consult my cards. So, for example, if I were to use the effect of Maple Dreadcatcher and you let it through, I would say it currently deals 4 damage. I do all the effects I want to pump into it and say, okay, 4 damage to you, please, sir. And you would say, nay, I will not intimidate. No way. I won't yield to this scary presence, but I will block some of that damage. It means that then you could stop some of that 4 damage and reduce it. Because then we consult your cards after consulting mine. So during my turn, you can block some of the damage coming your way.
Gotcha.
With the exception of ethereal damage on Leoden, just to be clear.
Okay. I may not care. I was just asking.
No, that's just for a friend.
Yeah, just asking for a friend. Okay, so there's no discovery phase.
Yep.
Business. I'm going to go ahead and then go to play this.
Know me, boy.
And then I play this. Oh, gosh, and then which one do I? And then I play this.
Nice.
And oh wait, that's right. I may have regrets. I forgot about the Summy tummies. I may have not fully done a remember. Oh well.
It's all right, don't worry.
Oh well. Okay. No, it's not like I'm at 6 health or something. It's not like that.
6 health between friends.
It's
Come on.
not like I was 6 health or something. Okay, then I guess because yeah, it really does seem like this is like a big blast deck, like trying to go all out with one big kaboom.
Yes, there is a very strong combo available in that deck that I have seen one-shot people.
So I think that I just have to be done legally, but I will do one more damage to you.
Yeah, of course. Take the 1.
All right. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill me, please.
Oh, you need to draw back up. Don't worry, you draw your cards. Go on. Would it have changed what you stored underneath Broker? That's another question.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
I doubt it.
All good, right. So you're on a very healthy 6.
I don't know. There's a little bit of a... Can that happen?
I mean, sometimes. Let's see.
It sure seems like you could,
well, yeah,
find a way to squeak out it. I know. Yeah. It seems like you have a way you could squeak out a 6 some way. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I mean,
but you wouldn't
do
do that.
Down if you use this. What's it worth to you?
The honor on my YouTube channel.
Okay, for honor. Interesting. He
doesn't know I have none.
Oh, what? So what's that? Sorry.
Oh, so nothing. I'm still 3 health. I think you heal.
Oh yeah. I think that's what Dr. Beale's family's elixir does. Yeah, no problem. Right, I'm gonna play the game with you. I'm gonna take you for a run. Here we go. Do you remember this old gem? What's it worth?
So if
it's worth your honor.
So if I canceled it, you wouldn't get the energy either.
Correct. Yeah.
I mean, like, are you gonna kill me though? Surely not.
Bird in the hand. You know what they say.
If you got a bird in the hand, let it free. What are you doing?
Put the bird back.
Put that bird back in the bush. You know what they say. Put that bird back in the bush. What are you doing?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I am going to, because this is now getting to the point where it's like, well, let it through once. Yeah, no. Why? 2? Maybe. 3?
This is big. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't feel like doing math, and I'm just gonna say you can do it.
Cool.
I'm just gonna. I don't know what kinds of cards you have in the deck. I'm just gonna hope it doesn't kill
me. That's fair. I'm not seeing what I want to see. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
That makes me so happy. Oh, I will say I did cheat and I wasn't supposed to draw that card. Wait, no, I was. No, I wasn't supposed to, because the order in which the order in which I did the draw accidentally helped me for a second.
That's fine. Don't worry. It's not the end of the world.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Man on 6 health needs a lifeline, right?
It's true. Well, I put it back.
That's fine. I'm just trying to see how cruel I want to be. That's the question I'm trying to answer. Let's see. I'm gonna play a Willow Dreadcatcher. So if you exhaust a minion during my turn, you take 1 damage. So then if I were to play something like the Omen of Sorrow, for example, it deals 1 damage, increased by 1 for each copy of Omen of Sorrow in the discard pile, and you may exhaust a minion you control to ignore that effect. I believe I've got none in there at the moment. Just confirm. Correct. I have none in the discard piles. This is 1 damage.
It does go
let through.
Oh wait, it doesn't go up to. It doesn't go.
Doesn't go up to 2.
You don't
just
have
1
3
damage.
yet.
That's
you
right.
didn't do that. Okay. Am I? Okay. Well, hey, nothing. I don't want a backseat.
That's fine.
No. Well, because it could still bite me in the butt, so I guess I'm not going to say it just in case. 1 damage. You're making me do very simple math here for a second.
We'll say most of this game is just can you count to 6.
Yeah, because you're doing 1 damage to me, so I could exhaust a minion to take a damage to prevent 1 damage?
Yes.
But like, I'm okay. Sorry, there was a big pause when you played it that seemed to imply that this was going to be a difficult decision, but math. I'm going to just let you do it if it is just 1 damage. But if I get screwed over by an interaction that I don't understand exists, I'm going to be perturbed.
Nothing underhanded here. Just an omen of sorrow in the discard pile to increase the next one. You know.
Yeah, that's okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. However, I still got an extra energy, and I would quite like to spend it. I'm not a fan of letting that fizzle out, so I'm going to play a second pseudomove.
Well.
Well, and I'm going to draw 1 more card, so I'm back up to 6, and I will pass the turn to you.
Okay.
Hit me with your best shot. Come on. You can do it.
Add cards to your hand. Okay. Let me process the big funny.
I'm picturing you as the thinker, the statue. Just
that accurate, apt, very apt.
Good.
Okay, so it costs. Oh, wait, it costs 3 to play. Oh gosh, I forgot that I can't use my. I've done a dumb.
There's so many toys.
I forgot that the hero can't just be played all the time. I forgot that it needs to actually be played like a unit. I have done a mistake. And I feel as though I don't have the amount of health. Wait, did I ended up taking damage, but I didn't.
You took it now.
Actually,
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Yeah. No, I put it at 5. 5. Boy, it sure seems like you could squeak out 5 damage.
We'll see.
I mean, there's 3, potentially 4 unavoidable, and then 4. Yeah, sure. No, wait. 4, 5. You have the option of literally doing 5 unavoidable. So, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Just because
1, 2, 3. You can
damage can't
do
be
this. Force me to. Gotcha. Oh, you don't have 3 minions of the same name still. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Okay. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna go for. I'm just gonna go for it. I just don't feel like adding things.
Okay. I would question. Are you gonna do broker first? That's my question for you.
That's where I'm at. Is like. Because if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw a card, then do 1 damage.
Always. Yeah.
AKA, I don't have. I can't do anything with that. If I do this first, I can't use it to do damage. Gotcha. Yeah.
It always deals damage. You just don't draw 1 card.
Oh, okay. Oh. Wait, that's basically what I wanted to do anyways. So.
Yeah.
All right. I have not played I've not played a card yet, have I?
Not quite.
Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and first I shall do this.
Ooh. Yes.
To reveal. And does reveal mean I have to show you?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because then you can help me. Oh well. I mean, hey.
Looks pretty good.
That's kind of okay. That's kind of how I wanted it, anyways. I think. Just gonna go ahead and. Oh God, what was the order? It was this.
That's it. Yeah, correct. Yeah, nice one.
You may add one of those to your hand or gain an energy. I'm going to just go ahead and gain an energy.
Nice.
That goes.
Yeah, discard. I know we've not used it all game, but there it is.
Yeah, that's wild. That to think that I've not put any cards in my discard pile.
Yep, I've got 10 in mine.
All right, and then I play this. Wait, no, hold on. Order. Order.
Ooh, yes.
I meant to do the order. Yes. I tap this. Yes.
Oh yes.
Do 2 damage.
2 damage.
And then this card is. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my God. Nope. Order it. Order brain. I'm just gonna. We're gonna get there. I exhaust this first to put the many card in hand.
Yes.
I now have big hand.
Yes.
Just ignore that. I just
see what some of those cards were.
I don't care. I don't know if
fine.
it's gonna. I don't know if you live anyways. We'll see.
7, 8. So you're up to 8 with that. So it means when that deals 2 damage, I actually take 3.
And then while this card is exhausted, you draw a card from the. Okay. You take a damage for every time I draw a card. Well, I'm also going to do this to do another 2 damage.
I take them.
Do this to do another 2 damage. Or wait, no, to heal.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Still pretty good for you, too.
I'll do it. And then I'm going to do another 3 damage.
Boosted to 4.
And then up to 4. And then I draw a card, which does another 2.
Yep. That's right, yep. And I am KO'd.
And then I do this to get the effect to draw more. And then I do the second one to.
Oh, you can't be. That's illegal. You can't do that.
And then I do. Then I play. Then I play this. Wait, I had 4 energy, right? Not that it even mattered. Was it illegal?
Still have 4 energy.
Was it
to double play Mad Jack's?
Oh, that's right. Yes, I thought that was only for minions.
No,
well,
every card you can only play one of. Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'll just accept winning.
If you have to.
I guess I have to. May I ask? Not to backseat. Not to backseat. Was it a? I don't want to win too bad to not use pseudonym to give yourself 3 minions with the same name when you played this one over here. Was that a tactical nicety to not?
In a sense, like I said, Leodin's very good at closing out games, and if it would have hit that, you would have been down to 3 health. So then you have to forcefully not let anything through, which means you have to take damage from this. You would have been on 1, so it's a matter of what else did I have in hand that I could play that turn. And you know, I drew into an Omen of Sorrow, which would have been the absolute confirmation that I could beat you. So you know, it was building towards something, and I just didn't go Nova. So I held back, but it probably would have beaten you this turn either way. But it goes to show, even without me attempting to be so nice, as much as it didn't look super close at the time, you still managed to shore up that difference in just 1 turn. You know, it's not like you were miles behind. I was on like 11 at the start of that turn or something, and you still managed to do all that in a single turn when we started with 15 health, you know.
And then there was a couple. There's a couple extra coming. That probably would have been, if I had done no damage to you all game, I probably could have closed it in that 1 turn, strictly because we were playing from half.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Which I would imagine favors this deck slightly. I would have
a little bit. I didn't see the big boss, if I'm being honest. All 3 of them are in my last 9 cards, which is a shame. But this guy, I mean, there was a point where I had like 4 or 5 dread catchers out, which is the real kick in the teeth. So you know, there's a push and pull there.
Yeah, because it has that extra thing. Whenever they're about to retire, you can choose to keep it in play instead. Yeah. I really liked it. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad.
I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I'm not just saying that because I won. I'm not just saying that because you're here. I'm saying it. Well, hold on. Wait. Now what do I have to say to make it? But as a reward for me winning, could I possibly hear a Kickstarter sales pitch as a treat for me?
Can. Sure. Why not? I'll see what I can do. So, Discovery is a 1 versus 1 fantasy dueling card game where the objective is to beat your opponent before they can do the same to you. We've designed a unique risk and reward and resource mechanic, which uses resource management and resource generation with unique passive effects to be able to show off incredible artwork with very light storytelling elements and be able to craft really well-honed and unique different strategies that allows you to build a deck that suits you no matter your playstyle. This is an expandable game where the more decks that you have, the more options are available to you. At the lowest price point, you're still getting 2 different archetypes to play with in a multitude of ways, and the more decks that you include in that from the different factions, you'll find there are over 50 ways from just set 1 to build any given deck, so you've got a lot of experimentation and options to play with. If you're interested, we are on Kickstarter right now, and it means you can come on back and see what it's all about. The tabletop simulator mod's on there. There's a print and play pack for both of these deck lists exactly, and of course the full rules are available on there as well. Feel free to join the Discord, follow on Instagram, all that stuff, but the Kickstarter is the main one, so thank you kindly for having me on this beautiful channel of yours. It's been a while since I was last on.
It's been a bit. What was the last time the short-lived Dungeons and Dragons campaign that I think of way too often for how long it ran.
Funnily enough, yes, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we have something of a callback, don't we, with that anyway, as it happens.
True. That's true.
Yeah,
it's I don't know if I can spoil, as it's not.
You know, it's yours. You spoil away. I don't mind.
I mean, I guess it's an interesting thing because it's a callback to something very, very long ago that's very, very niche. But it's just a fun thing that, in a way, I exist in the card game as the character I played in the Dungeons and Dragons campaign, DM'd by you. Oh wait, hold on. Is it getting put in?
I'm putting it right now.
We get it. We get to actually show it off here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
Oh baby. It has the character I played has its own card. It's just very, very fun, and it has a slight resemblance to my character that I have on YouTube as well, and also my character in real life. Oh, look at that! Oh, it looks so good. It's so good. I'm so pleased by it. It's just so special.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Daisy is a real squirrel who is going to be very happy that this exists.
Will she eat it?
She probably would. She is too nice, and that's because she probably is slightly feral. If that makes sense. It's like, I'll come up to you, I'll eat a snack out of your hand, and then maybe a little bit of the hand.
Yeah, that seems fair.
But alas, I really enjoyed it. There'll be links for everything for the Kickstarter down in the description. But I'm looking forward to owning this. I'm going to play this with Grace. I know that we will have a lot of fun for sure. This is very up my and our alley. But hey, that's that. That's going to do it here for today. Check out the channel for typically not board games, but card games. So you should like it. It's the same thing, just different. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.